Well, welcome back here, and today what we have here is a electric concrete saw. This is a 14-inch blade on here, diamond blade, and you would use this saw mostly when you would maybe want to put in another opening down in the basement, maybe for a door. Since it's electric, you won't have the gas to worry about while you're using it. Possibly putting in windows. A lot of times in the you would use it in interior use. Only because you're not dealing with the fuel. Not saying you can't use it outside if you're not comfortable using a gas saw, but there is still a fair bit of weight to one of these saws, and it does have a fair bit of kick. When you want to use it, you can hook a garden hose up to it for water, keep the dust down, and you have a normal 115 outlet. Just remember that this does kick in a full 15 amps. So have it in a spot where you don't have other things on the circuit. Make sure you use maybe number 10 or 12 extension cord if you do need an extension cord, and that way you're not getting lost in the cord. You do have a reset because you're going to have water involved, so the reset would trip if there was any kind of short or anything. So the easiest way to use one of these saws is if you're doing a wall. Don't put it to the wall and start bringing it up to speed slowly. Get your saw in your hand, get it comfortable, pull the trigger, and get your saw going full speed before you start going to use it, before you're going to do cutting. And none of this on and off stuff. You want to have the saw at full speed, and then when you would hold it up and get the weight down on your lower arm and use your top arm as a kind of a guide. The most common thing is to be twisting in the cut, and that's where you start jamming a blade, or possibly damaging the blade by knocking off segments. So your primary concern is to get on your cut and move down and move slowly. Not saying you can't move upwards as well, because you can see your line maybe a little better, but whatever's more comfortable for you to cut with, so that you're not moving the saw on sideways. Certainly a lot easier if you're going to use it to cut on a floor. So in this case, usually best to keep this arm straight, the left arm. Have the trigger on, bring it down into the cut, and then move yourself backwards slowly. And usually you start out here, move back, and then you would move and then move back. But try and keep your left arm straight. Try to keep this type of action is what you don't want.